This is Blue Mosque. We have a real Blue Mosque in Turkey. Before we are starting the tour, I really want to do that. Some of the people are new to the tour. This is me, Ashfaq, with you. We are here in the Middle East. We are here in Dubai. It's actually, the place is called Business Bay, somewhere near to the downtown. And the entire place is called Al Safa, Al Quds area. So I will just show you all around here in this Blue Mosque as well as the architecture, and I will just explain how this culture and how this religious mosque is going on over here. Anyways, let's go back to the tour. So we will have a 30 minutes of tour, and if you have any queries, if you have any questions, just put it on the comment box. You must be having some of the curiosity about the religion. If you are not much aware about this religion, you must be having a lot of questions. So you can all ask those questions on the comment box. I will be happy to answer all of that. Yeah, behind those buildings, actually those are the skylines of Dubai. We can see the Burj Khalifa from here. So we have all the downtown, we have all the city skyline tours here from Dubai, but mosque are, very rare. We are doing inside a mosque tour. Okay, so the Blue Mosque, it's completely inspired from the Turkey, the Istanbul architecture, and this one is comes over here in Dubai around 1986, and they have rebuilt around 2003, and again they renovated around 2011. Those are the years how the building uh, just renovated, how the mosque is renovated. First of all, why a mosque is important for the Islamic religion? Because the mosque is the main place where we do the prayers. It's just like the church where the Muslim people do the prayers inside the mosque. Uh, Basically, in Islamic religion, we have five pillars. We have five rules to follow in our religion. The first one is believe in God. We all are believe in the one God. And the second one is we have to follow the 5 times prayer in a day. And the third one is we have to uh, do fasting in the month of Ramadan. That will be happens 1 month in a year. And we have to give charity in the sense there is a certain amount, there is a certain percentage of money we need to give it to the others, because that money should be from our what we have earned. So the charity is compulsory for us. And the last one is if you are healthy, if you have money, you can go for the Hajj is happens once in a year, which is happening in Makkah, which is happening in Saudi Arabia, which only happens once in a year. So if you are healthy and if you have the money, you can do that. So for the prayers, we are basically we are following prayers inside the mosque. And there is also an exemption case for the prayers. If you are sick, if you are a sick person, or if you have some travel emergency, or if you have any sincere emergency, you are exempted from the prayer. And yes, we have 5 prayers in a day. The first one happens early in the morning, before sunrise in exactly. And the second one is happens just before the noon time, exactly around mid of the day. And the third one is just afternoon, and the fourth one is just after sunset, and the last one is in the night time. So these are the 5 prayers which we are following in a day, and which is compulsory for all of us, for all of the Muslim people. And here in this mosque, in fact, this is one of the kind mosque here in Dubai, because in UAE, all over here in UAE, we have 3 mosques which is open to all the religion. One is the first, the Grand Mosque Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi. I believe we had a tour from Grand Mosque, and some of you people must be attended that tour from Grand Mosque. And the second mosque is the Jumeirah Mosque. We also, no, we didn't had a tour from Jumeirah Mosque. So this is the third one, which is open for the public, and in this mosque, anyone can come and anyone can visit. We have a library, we have a center hall, and also people can go inside the mosque and they can learn about the culture and about the tradition. It's a big one of the big mosque. Around 2,000 people can accommodate inside the mosque. What do the prayers consist of? Exactly. in each prayers we have different rituals. For an example, if for the first prayer, which is two times, and the second prayer, which should be for four times, and it's a huge thing. If I'm explaining those, it will take a lot of time to give a complete explanation, but I will try. Maybe at the next week we have a special tour, for a Ramadan special tour. I have already prepared for the scripting of Ramadan, because most of you people are not aware about what is Ramadan, what is the fasting, what is the holy month, what people are celebrating. It's actually not a celebration. I will explain everything on the next week, because we have two tours basically, and I will be also fasting in that day, so we can learn about Ramadan from there. So this mosque is almost around 2,000 people can accommodate. And yeah, let's go inside the mosque. I believe we can go to the compound. We are just here on the surroundings. We are just here on the outside of the mosque. I think it's better if we are going in a front view, so that uh, we can see the next postcard opportunity. We can see another postcard opportunity. Yes, Ramadan is starting from the next week, not exactly from 21st. It depends the moon sighting. So we are expecting 21st or 22nd. So it depends. Anyways, the next Saturday and Sunday should be the Ramadan time. So it's in another phase. Here we will have that the complete Turkish architecture, the Blue Mosque outlook from this view. And moreover, the details about the mosque, the details about the architecture of this mosque, which is written over there in a board, so I can read it for all of you, so that you can learn in a good way. And also you can learn more about the structure and the importance of interior. I believe the domes and the four pillars, the four, we say it's minarets. The four minarets makes so glorious. It's around 65 meters, which is one of the highest in this area, so that people can see the minarets from many places. So let's go. It's the entrance. We are just entering inside the mosque compound. Hi, Sammy, Catherine, Jennifer, Gladzy, Letita, Laetita. So all the textures and all the details about the architecture, which is mentioned here. And also there are some QR codes. If you can take some of the postcard of the QR code, later on you will get more idea, and later on you can go back to the QR codes, and you will get some more ideas about the mosque, as well as the Turkish architecture, what they have presented here. So before going to the inside of the mosque, I will just show you around surroundings. So uh, my pleasure, Gladys. So this one is a library, which is a different block, and on the right side, which you can see, that's the ablution area where people do their ablution and all. And this is the mosque, where we can see that's just the entrance. We will have different doors to the mosque. We will enter from the main door. Okay, so I'm just taking 2 minutes to read out all these points. So before reading this, you all can take a postcard in a portrait mode, so that you will get more info, or you can go back to read all these informations. There is a little bit noise. It will, I think, it will reduce once we get inside the mosque. So this is what I would like to read it all for you. Read all for you. All praises be to Allah, the Lord of the world, and peace and blessing be upon Muhammad, Moses, Jesus, and all prophets and messengers. The Al Farooq Omar bin Al Khattab Mosque and Center was built in 2011 with funding from Emirati businessman Khalaf Ahmad Al Habtour to serve the local community. The mosque takes its inspiration from the historic Blue Mosque in Istanbul, Turkey. Am I audible, right? The Al Farooq Omar bin Al Khattab Mosque and Center is named after Omar bin Al Khattab, one of the companion of the Prophet Muhammad. the second caliphate who was widely recognized for fairness and justice. I believe some of you people must be knowing about Omar bin al-Khattab. So this mosque has named as the Al Farooq Omar bin al-Khattab as well. So aside from serving the Muslim community, the mosque and center aims to raise awareness about Islamic civilization, Arabic heritage, and UAE culture, and to act as a bridge between East and West. The mosque endorses the values of Islam, including compassion, moderation, and communication between human beings. The Al Farooq Omar bin Al Khattab Mosque accommodates more than 2,000 worshippers, making it one of the largest mosques in the United Arab Emirates. The minaret scales 65 meters high, making the mosque clearly visible from all directions. That's what I have showed you before entering in to the compound. That's 65 meters high. There are a total of 21 domes and 124 stained glass windows, adding to the beauty of this modern structure. The roof is decorated with Quranic verses and Islamic drawing handcrafted by 60 craftsmen from the Kingdom of Morocco. Additionally, the floor is covered by premium quality carpets crafted in Germany. This is a really an important point. 60 craftsmen from the Kingdom of Morocco who has decorated the roof is decorated with Quranic verses, which we can see. It's a beautiful calligraphy what they have done, handmade calligraphy, and the premium carpet also on the floor. It's a red color. We can see that. The culture center is located next to the mosque and includes a library, administration offices, and a conference hall. Okay, I think you all got a bit of idea about the mosque as well as this architecture of this mosque. So I think we can directly enter inside the mosque, and we can see each and everything what they have built it here with a beautiful architecture. And I believe still some of the people must be praying inside the mosque, so we should not interfere and we should not disturb them. So shall we go inside? Are we ready? This is the minaret, the four minaret. I think it's better we can come back once we explore inside, and we can have a look again from outside, from a long view. Let's see. So we are just entering to the mosque. We usually have to do the cleaning before entering the mosque. We have to do ablution. I have already did that for my prayer. So these are the five doors. Maybe it's represent for the five pillars, but it is not compulsory. We don't need five doors. If it's possible, if it's one door is enough, we can have one door. Shoshana, that's a really different part. I mean, religion and religious things completely depends the people. Islam is an Arabic word. What I have learned from Islam is it's an Arabic word, and it means peace. So we are not allowed to kill anyone, even if we are not allowed to. For an example, we are not allowed to eat food if our neighbor is hungry, if our neighbor doesn't have anything to eat. So I'm not agree with that. Like I will not be say yes we can kill others, we cannot harm anything to others. Depends the people, the religion, how they are following, how they are following their life as well. This is the main door. So no need to be worried here in this country, in this city. Everything is so peaceful. It's one of the most tolerant country. Everyone has the right to celebrate their religious activities, celebrate their all kind of rituals. And we have different churches, we have different uh, places for their different religious peoples. India, it still depends the people. Okay, I think it's better we should not talk about the differentiate between the Muslim people and differentiate between the Christian people. We can see the positive side. That is how we can learn, or that is how we can respect the religion and culture. We cannot say my caste or our caste is the better. We cannot say our religion is the better. It's always depends the people. How the people, that's what we need to consider. Anyways, yeah, we will see all the architecture. Exactly. I do respect that, but still, people have some curiosity. They will ask all those questions. So look at this Arabian calligraphy. It's a Quranic verses what they have designed here. Yes, Jean, absolutely. I do agree for the voyages. We have a fantastic voyages who has always appreciating and who has always an eye in a positive way. Yeah, I can zoom in. It is the one what they have developed, the Moroccan hand calligraphy. Around 60 Moroccans have created this hand calligraphy. We have a lot of things to see inside. Beautiful domes. It's just the entrance pathway. I think if you want to take a postcard of that Quranic calligraphy, it's a calligraphy which is written in Arabic. Okay, I think we can slowly go inside. And what is the text? That's a Quranic words. That's an Arabic words. Um, I can show you Quran as well from inside. Not hand paint. Yeah, hand painted back in 2011. The calligraphy. Okay, this is the door which is open right now. I can We can go inside from this door. Let's see if there is anyone who is doing prayer. I will keep quiet, but I believe there is no one. This is the first place of the mosque. We still need to go inside of the main prayer hall. This is also a part of the prayer hall, but during the main prayers, they will open that main prayer hall, and during the non-prayer time, they will close that prayer hall. We can see a person is praying right now, so let's respect him and let's keep it quiet. And the ceiling is really wonderful how they have created that texture element cluster pattern. The patterns are really nice. It's all well detailed and decorated. uh, for the renovation it took hardly 1 year. It's established around 1986, but it's rebuilt around 2003. Again, it's renovated around 2010 to 2011. I think we can go more inside. Thank you, Emma. The ceiling made of plaster of Paris, POP. Okay, we are entering to the main prayer hall where we need to really careful, where we need to keep really quiet. Thank you for the support, Kate. The Blue Mosque has a same decoration, but still it's inspired from that. The Blue Mosque has a fantastic architecture and an interior, which is something gorgeous. Comparatively, it's just a part opened during the pandemic. The mosque were closed during the pandemic, and they opened uh, different step by step. This is the main prayer hall and the main hall, main prayer room. I will show you where we are starting or where the person is stand. The person will lead the prayer, and where everybody will stand. On all over here, people will stand. There's a red carpet. What I have mentioned, it's a premium quality German-made carpet. Here also the dome is really nice with a beautiful chandelier. Before showing you the chandelier, I think there is a beautiful highlight on the side of the color blue. No, I think in here we are using different colors for the mosque. There is no we don't have any color special as special day. It is so calm and peaceful here. Exactly, Lethargy. So look at this windows here. Even these windows, they have well detailed, and every walls they have created in a way of clusters. And on the top, it is mentioned Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That means in the name of God. The most peaceful and the most merciful. That is the complete meaning of the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I think I have the ablution. I have the wudu, so I can show you that Quran. I can open the Quran and I can just read the first verse of Quran. At least some of you people get in that experience to read and holy book of one of the popular religion. That is a main place where we say imam. He's the leader. He's the leading leader for the prayer. uh, Basically anybody can be an imam. There is no qualification. He just need to be qualified in the religion. For an example, if my driver or if my housekeeping guy is a he's good in the religion, he can lead the prayer. I can just follow him. So what I really want to show you here before moving towards the leading point, this is the chandelier which is beautifully decorated here, and this is the center point of the chandelier. Really nice. Yes, we have separation for men and women here in this mosque. But in our religion, women is more important. Like we have to take care of them in all the way. For an example, if our partner, if our wife is more rich, she has enough money, she has more money than us, still it's our responsibility to take care of her. It's always our responsibility to complete her needs and satisfy her all the needs. Yes, there is a time, or mm, uh, there is a proportion for the prayers that I think maybe I can explain it in the Ramadan tour. I will try to add it also. So for the third prayer, we have four steps for the prayer. We have four, what I can say, four following steps. So this is the main place where an imam leading the prayer. You can see the place that is where any imam will stand, and we all will follow him from this place. I think, thank God, thankfully, we got a good time here because the mosque is empty. It was a bit of crowded during the time of the prayer, and I was a bit of worried and glad we got that empty space. And there are people who are really appreciating this architecture. I'm happy for that. I think from here also the roof and the architecture, the dome still looks amazing. It's stunning. I remember we had a tour from the Grand Mosque. Inshallah, I'm not sure. I will try to do one more tour from the Grand Mosque during the month of Ramadan, if it's possible. If it's possible, because it's really difficult to get the permission from there. But still, you can always turn on the notification, or if you are not following, you can do the follow, and you will get the notification if you are going to Abu Dhabi again. Lynn, it depends. It depends, absolutely, because I gave my promise that I will not disturb anyone, I will not do anything harm. It's just for the people who want to learn. It's just for the people who wants to understand the religion. I'm just sharing the knowledge between them. So it was my promise. So I believe even if there is a man praying, but we will have some control if to talk in a prayer during somebody is praying here. So it means we are lucky in this moment. Thank you for following, Gladys. Thank you very much for the support, Maria. So as I promised, I would like to show you the holy book of uh, holy book of Islam, holy book of Muslim. And this is Quran. What we can see over here, everything is same. There is no differences. Only the text, only the cover page has the differences. And I would like to read it one page. Definitely you will not understand, but just try to listen it. So for opening this book, we have two criteria. For example, if you are a student and if you are here to learn about this culture, and if you are learn about this Quran, you can open it. Unless uh, uh, otherwise you shouldn't have that. Your body should be clean, and you must be with the ablution. That means you must be completely clean to open this book. For here, I'm clean, and we are also gonna learn something. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Lynn. These are the pages. So this is the first page. Some of you people must be heard this, and I would like to read only this para, only the first para of the Quran, so that at least you can understand, or at least you can experience the first para of the Quran. It will start from here. So shall I do it for only one time? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Alhamdulillah, that's the first para. I'm glad I got that opportunity to read the first para of the Quran to the people who are just learning about our culture and religion. Uh, is it part of the original Quran? It's part of the original Quran. That's the first verse of Quran. That's the first part of the Quran. So, and in our mosque, of course, thank you, Dee. I love to read Quran. We used to read Quran most of the time. I mean, during the month of Ramadan, we will do Quran reading, and yeah, I'm happy for that, of course. And it gives a lot of peace, and it gives a lot of relaxing atmosphere for me, and a mindfulness. Tomorrow is the World Happiness Day, UN based, UN, I mean, International Happiness Day. So uh, you also can decide something to get peaceful and gets relaxed. Thank you, Marilo. No, Sammy, it's the part of the Quran. Fatiha, that is Suratul Fatiha. Suratul Fatiha is the part of the Quran. That's not the explanation. That's not the brief explanation. Of course, Shoshana, no, I'm denying that. I'm sorry, Sammy. Of course, Quran, the first surah, if you can Google it, you will learn it. It is the first. First verse of the Quran. It's the first chapter of the Quran. That's that way you can understand. That's the first chapter of the Quran. Oh, the wording around Al-Fatiha, not what you read. Okay, the wording around Al-Fatiha, of course, that's a brief of the Quran. Okay, there are people coming inside for the prayer, so I think we can slowly move outside. Uh, There are three steps for that Fatiha. I mean, the first one, we are just praising the God. For the first three lines, we are praising the God. And the second lines, we are just pledging ourselves. And the third, I mean, the second, we are pledging ourselves. And the third, uh, we are just taking help, or we are just asking help from Him. That is exactly, but I cannot give you the exact explanation because it's a bit of difficult for me to explain now. Maybe next week for the Ramadan tour, for the second Ramadan tour. That's what I'm mostly concentrating. For the second Ramadan tour, I will give all the details and all the idea about the culture and the religion. I used to come to pray with his father. Age of 10th, Caroline, we used to start telling the students, telling the kids to go for the prayers by at the age of 7, but he can go by 10. It will be compulsory after the age of 15. Who asked that question? Caroline. Yes, Lynn, non-Muslims can enter 3 mosques here in the UAE, but only for, I mean, uh, for the learning, as well as to understand the culture and the religion that Dee has shared. I think the translation, that's great. I'm thankful for you. The prayer call also. The woman praying on the first floor. I cannot enter on the top. They have different entrance, and I cannot go right now over there. So shall we just leave from this place and we can go outside? We will have some more postcards of the outside of the mosque, and we can happily wind up the tour. I believe I did a great job. And tomorrow again, we are going to the final part of our Dubai Glow Garden. That's the last visit of the season. That's the season 9th of Dubai Glow Garden. So don't miss it. We have Jurassic Park, and we have the Glow Garden also. So we will have a beautiful evening tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support, Becca. Thank you for following, Julie. Thank you very much for the support, dear Deirdre. I'm sorry for the pronunciation. I will try to improve it much better. Thank you, Barbara. I'm glad to hear that. So we will just go outside and we can just take some more postcards. Thank you very much for the support as well, Barbara. And let me know if you want any different angles, or if you want to do any zoom in, because there are people who is more interested in the uh, architecture. Thank you very much for the support, Galina. Thank you, Lisa. And I forgot to give you one postcard from here, which is showing their QR codes. They have the social medias. You can just take the postcard of this QR code, so that later on you can scan this QR code and they can enter. You can enter to their official websites, and they have an official website here. Thank you, Lynn. I will try to do one more other tour, not from this same mosque. I will try to do from the Jumeirah Mosque. Let me take the permission. So we're just moving outside for taking some more postcard. My pleasure, Rose. Thank you very much for the support, Hadrian. That is the domes and the minarets. My pleasure, Dave. In fact, we got the best time for visiting the mosque because it will be busy in later in the evening. I can remember the mosque of the Kazakhstan uh, where we had a tour with a minus 24 degree. Yeah, minus 24 degree or 26 degrees Celsius. Thank you very much for the support, D. Thank you very much for the support, Davy. Thank you, D. I really appreciate the sharing link which you gave for the translation. That was a great job from you. Yeah, do shops close when all of the staff need to pray? No, no, Shoshana. Which happens there in Saudi Arabia. Uh, it's compulsory in Saudi Arabia, but not in Dubai. People can continue with their work, and we have timing for the prayers. We have enough time for prayer between prayers. No, I don't think so. D. Blue is not the most popular color for the mosque because some of the mosques which I can see, which are very, very different colors. And my dear voyagers, inshallah, if possible, in the next month, I will try to go to Saudi Arabia. And if possible, I will do one tour from Saudi Arabia. I will just complete my all preparations by this week, by next week, so that I will do the announcement. If everything is clear, I will do the announcement by next week. I really want to go to Saudi Arabia in the month of Ramadan. So I hope you all will be there if I am visiting for Saudi Arabia for the one and only tour from Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure the permissions and all is very really difficult from there, but still I will try. Thank you very much for the support. Jennifer, yes, Dad, we can do the prayers from our home as well. We can do the prayers from the train. We can do the prayers from the home, and we can do the prayers even if you are in a flight. You can sit and pray. If it's not possible, you can lay on the bed and pray. It all there is a lot of exemption cases, and there is a lot of we have that options. So Europe, this is a good time or even later, please. Yes, we'll try. If I'm doing that, it should be in an evening time later in almost this time. It's almost around 5:20 here, exactly here the local time. 5:10, I think. Yeah, it's 5:10. So once again, thank you all. Thank you very much for all your valuable support and all your presence. I really appreciate all that encouragement and that inspirations while we are started from the beginning and while learned about the mosque and get inside the mosque and learn about the architecture and the questions, the most valuable questions, whatever you have given to me, and everything was brilliant from all of your people from your end. I am so glad for the voyages. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. Stay happy. Tomorrow is the World International Happiness Day. I have a small Facebook group actually. It says Smiles and Happiness with Ashfaq. So actually, in our group, I am really planning to do some kind of celebration or do a live video tomorrow in my Facebook page. Hopefully, I will try to do that maybe later in the evening. Exactly, it's day after tomorrow, 20th. So Monday in the evening time, we'll try to do that. Anyways, be happy, stay happy. There is a link for the group if you would like to join with me, and if you would like to learn more about Dubai, or if you want to see behind and after the tour, some of the time I do post and I do videos and all. So it will be there all. Take care. Bye bye.